What if your next step decides everything? This isn't just another message, it's a divine wake-up call. The last command, do it or die, heaven holds its breath, isn't a title, it's a truth. Right now, God's eyes are on you. You've been chosen for something greater, and the moment to act is now. No more delay, no more fear. This is the final test, the last calling, and all of heaven is watching. Welcome to Wisdom Track, where purpose meets destiny. If you've ever felt lost, this video is your map. Don't scroll past your calling. If this message stirred something in your soul, like, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Track. Join the journey of truth, purpose, and power. Your time is now. Don't miss it. What if heaven paused just for you? Right now, you're standing at a crossroads. This isn't a random moment. It's your final command from God. Obey or miss your divine purpose. In this video, we'll uncover the truth about divine calling, the urgency of obedience, the cost of delay, and the power of bold action. Many are called, but few respond. Will you rise or fall? Heaven is holding its breath for your move. This is Wisdom Track, where destiny begins. Recognizing God's voice isn't always about hearing a loud sound from the sky. It's about tuning your spirit to divine frequency. Many people expect dramatic signs, but often God speaks in stillness, in moments of deep reflection, or through gentle nudges in your heart. It's the voice that says, "You were made for more," when everything else tells you to quit. To recognize His voice, you must first silence the noise around you. The world shouts, but God whispers. That whisper can come through a scripture, through wise people in your life, or even through your own conscience, especially when it's uncomfortable. The more time you spend in prayer, solitude, or studying truth, the clearer that voice becomes. Another way God's voice is revealed is through timing and alignment. Doors open, situations shift, peace arrives even in uncertainty. These are signals. When your spirit feels a deep, unshakable pull towards something meaningful, pay attention. Recognizing God's voice requires spiritual awareness, not just knowledge. It's a relationship, not a riddle. And once you begin to hear Him clearly, your next steps become less about guessing and more about trusting. That's the first step to answering the last command. Obedience is the bridge between your calling and your destiny. The longer you delay, the more you risk missing out on the opportunities God has placed before you. Every moment of hesitation weakens the clarity of your purpose and allows doubt to creep in. God's commands aren't suggestions, they are divine instructions meant to guide you to fulfillment. When you delay obedience, you're not just putting off a task, you're stepping further away from your true potential. Obedience is urgent because God works in a specific timings. Sometimes He opens a door for a brief moment, and if you hesitate, it may close forever. Think of it like a train arriving at the station. If you don't get on at the right time, you might miss your chance to reach your destination. Waiting too long only creates confusion, and the longer you wait, the more you become entangled in distractions. True obedience is immediate. It's responding to the call when it's given, without overthinking or second-guessing. The voice of God may become quieter the longer you ignore it, and your sense of purpose may fade. Waiting can cost you not just opportunities, but the peace and fulfillment you are meant to experience. Every moment you delay in obeying God's command comes with a cost, not just in missed opportunities, but in spiritual growth and personal peace. The longer you wait, the more you risk losing the blessings and lessons that come from taking action in faith. God's purpose for you is often tied to specific timing, and when you don't respond promptly, you forfeit the opportunities to learn, grow, and make a difference. One of the greatest costs of delay is the doubt that begins to settle in. The longer you hesitate, the harder it becomes to take that first step. Fear, insecurity, and worldly distractions can cloud your vision. You may begin questioning if you're truly called or worthy, and soon that doubt can consume you. Moreover, delay can lead to a spiritual stagnation. Just like any relationship, your connection with God grows stronger when you act in faith. By waiting, you're essentially blocking the flow of His guidance and grace. The more you act, the more you align with your higher purpose, and the more peace and fulfillment you experience. The ultimate cost of delay, however, is unrealized potential. When you don't act, you not only let your calling go unmet, but you also deny others the impact you were meant to have on their lives. Bold action is the key that unlocks the doors to your destiny. When God calls you, it's not enough to just listen. You must take that first step with courage, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. Boldness doesn't mean you have all the answers. It means you trust in God's direction despite the fear and challenges that may come. Bold action is a declaration of faith. It's saying, I believe in the purpose God has for me, and I will move forward even if I don't fully understand the next step. One of the most powerful aspects of bold action is that it breaks the chains of fear. Fear often keeps us in a state of paralysis, convincing us we're not ready or capable. But when you act boldly, you take control of your destiny, no matter how imperfect the circumstances. In fact, boldness often leads to greater clarity. It's through action that God reveals more of His plan for you, showing you the next steps as you trust Him with each move. Boldness also carries momentum. Once you take the first step, God can work with you. He can guide you, open doors, and provide resources. It's not about being perfect, it's about being obedient, confident, and ready to move forward. This is your moment, the time to step into your calling, to answer the divine command with courage and boldness. Heaven is waiting, and the world is ready for the light only you can bring. Remember, your obedience today shapes your destiny tomorrow. Do not hesitate, do not fear. Take that step forward, knowing God is with you every step of the way. You were chosen for greatness. Move boldly and fulfill the purpose you were destined for. Stay true to the call and watch heaven move with you.